on the KTMs of Pedro Acosta and Brad Binder as Miller now comes through into what I think is fifth place.
Marc Marquez will be a second clear very, very quickly. Fabio Quartararo gets on the inside of Pedro Acosta. Nice big lap by the Yamaha rider coming through at the right-hander of turn 13. Remind you, El Diablo, Quartararo crashed on the sighting lap on the slick tyres on a very wet COTA surface. You have to say the track here does dry very, very quickly. The advantage is already a second. We're not even completed lap number 1 here in Austin, Texas. And Marc Marquez already producing a masterful performance here at the front. Miller goes aggressive on the inside of Frankie Morbidelli into turn 20. It's been some first lap miss by the Australian on the 43, but 1.1 seconds clear. Marc leads over Alex.
Patrick Vinales didn't get out of the pit lane to start this race, but he's some 10 seconds off the back of the field. Morbidelli trying to attack once again on Jack Miller, who's won that battle for now. Quartararo next to one, second of the Yamahas. He runs 7th ahead of our first 2 KTMs. Binder and Acosta 8th and 9th.
Down through turn 2 on the factory Yamaha now. We'll weave and snake our way through this spectacular first sector. Such a physically demanding part of this 5.5 kilometre COTA circuit as you go left, right, with Quartararo. There's Bagnaio's coming with a big early pressure here, isn't he, from the Gian Antonio. Bit of a gap then further back. Quartararo currently in 7th place, with a couple of KTMs accompany behind him in the shape of Binder and Acosta.
So yesterday he spread Bagnaio. Took 2-3 laps to really get up to speed after that initial great start. As we've got a KTM battle here. Acosta on Binder, over into the back of Quartararo. Pedro very nearly did as he now comes through. That's the battle for 8th place between the 2 KTMs as Marc Marquez continues to blaze a trail at the front. Alex Marquez matching him so far on this second lap, but Marc Marquez has got the jump he wanted.
Pedro Acosta, we know what a missile the KTM is in a straight line, but just how good in straight line braking is Fabio Quartararo. He talked about this yesterday, he's in a little bit hot. Pedro Acosta also in hot. That's all down to the slipstream getting sucked into that heavy braking. Look at that, they're scrubbing off pretty much 300 kilometres an hour in less than 8 seconds. One of the most harshest braking zones on the Grand Prix calendar as Morbidelli and Miller go toe to toe.
The big winner from that Quartararo Acosta incident down to 12 was Brad Binder, who overtook the pair of them and has now picked to 7th place. Alex Marquez also got involved.